Hi guys, the plan tonight is to make one more gravity powered car. I've found an old bicycle wheel and I've pinched the spokes off it. I've got a couple of brass plated hinges here that I'm going to take the pillar or post or whatever you want to call it, the bit out the middle, and use that as the bearing surface for the axles. And going through my bits and pieces box here, I've found this pulley, so I'm going to use that on top of the tower. I'm still going to use CDs for wheels, and I'm still going to use barbecue skewers for the tower, and then I'm going to compare this new car with those cars that I've been trying to improve for the last few days. We'll test run all three cars. I've no doubt this one will accelerate the fastest because it's got the biggest back axle, but that means it's going to run out of power before these two. So the question is, will that one freewheel and still get to the other end before these two, which will be powered all the way to the far end? And the answer is yes. So we better do a summary to explain why. Quite simply, it's got a bigger back axle, or at least this part of the axle is bigger, so that exerts greater leverage on the back wheels, so it can accelerate faster. The disadvantage is that takes more line for each revolution, so it's not going to travel as far under power. In fact, it travels something like only a third of the distance compared to the other two cars under power. But because we've got a thinner axle going through the bearings, there's less friction, so it actually freewheels well. So within my kitchen, this one's the clear winner, because it accelerates faster, gets up to speed, gets its momentum, and it then freewheels for the rest of the distance, and it's miles ahead of the other two cars. What we don't know is how much further it would go once it's gone past the end of my kitchen. So for a race up to 5 meters, this one will win. Anything over 5 meters, I've no idea. Very quick resume. This car, it's the same wheels as the other cars, same tower. It's a different pulley, but that just happens to be the type of pulley I've got hold of. The chassis is entirely made out of bicycle spokes soldered together, and the axle bearings are hinges. that the bicycle spoke axles happen to fit in very nicely. So small friction area, big back axle, fast acceleration and good freewheeling capabilities.